Let's play a game of is this a good investment property? This is a duplex and it has 2-bed, 2-bath on each side, so 4 beds, 4-bath total, and it's almost 2,000 square feet. And it is listed for $525. When I look at the pictures, it's not like super outdated, but it's also not great. Now let's talk monthly payment. So we're gonna put 20% down because we're buying it as an investment property, which means that we need about 100 grand liquid to put down at closing, plus closing costs, which is not accounted for in this calculation. This is just a down payment. But that puts our monthly total at about $4,000. This Redfin calculator is not the end all be all. You do need to get pre-approved by your lender to get an accurate understanding of how much you can afford, but this is just like a good thing to go off of as ballpark. Now we're gonna go over to apartments.com and we're gonna check out kind of what the rental comps in the area are going for a 2x2. So I plugged in the zip code and I'm looking around and I'm checking out what the comps are. And it looks like for a long-term lease, unfurnished, it's about $1,800 for a 2x2. But $1,800 times 2 is $3,600 total dollars in rent, and that does not cover the $4,000 mortgage. So what do we do? I will tell you what we're gonna do to fix this situation. We're gonna turn both sides of the duplex into a furnished month-to-month rental. Now, this does mean that you do have to furnish each side of the duplex, and typically for a 2x2, I have spent between $10,000 to $15,000 furnishing a 2x2. So you just have to account for that in your calculations when you're accounting for how much cash you need to have to do this project. But if you do a furnished month-to-month rental, you can charge like 25, 30% more than typical rents. So if the typical rent in this area for an unfurnished unit is $1,800, I can charge 25% more for a furnished rental, and that gets you to be at $2,250. Your total rent ends up being $4,500, which well covers a mortgage of $4,000. You are cash flow positive, which is amazing. And with that $500 profit, you should be setting it aside and saving it up for any issues that may occur with maintenance or any repairs that need to be done. By no means is this like a comprehensive calculation. There are so many other things to account for, but this is just like a rough estimate that I personally do when I run the numbers very, very quickly to see if a property is worth pursuing or not. And by the way, if you like real estate investing content, I'm your girl.